What's up, y'all? Let's get this show started. We got a lot to discuss. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. We just got in from work, and I said, hey, let's go live. Just literally got in. So when you come in the building, make sure you all thumbs up and subscribe to the show. We have a lot that we're going to discuss. I also want to give a special shout out to Roland Martin. Our first book that we're reading is White Fear. So if you have not gotten your copy, please go get your copy. It's at your Target. It's on Amazon. It is everywhere. It's on Barnes and Noble. Go get your copy of that book. That is our first book club selection, and I'm learning something right now. I did not know all this stuff about White Fear. I did not know it at all. I did not know that it was a poll done, and the question was, are you optimistic about the future? All of the groups said yes, but one group said no, and that was white people. So it's a lot of stuff that I'm learning in this book by reading it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm really, really learning. So I want to give a special shout out to the producers because y'all said, listen, let's go, go to Audible, and you can go to the Audible book and you can read it on, you can listen to the book over there. And I am loving Audible. I'm really, really, really loving Audible right now. I think that is a good way you could get through a book really quickly by listening to the author. And I still remember what the author was talking about, because at one point I said, maybe I won't be able to remember what the author is talking about if I were to do Audible. Okay. But I'm so glad. So if you have not got that book, White Fear, go get it. All right. Go get it. It's definitely really, really great that you go get the book. And so I'm super excited. Also, too, we went to go see The Woman King. I went to go see that last weekend. I have OMG. Last weekend was extremely, extremely good. Like, the name of the movie is called The Woman King, starring Viola Davis. It was really, really good. So I'm just really, really thankful that that was going on. It was super excited that I went to go and watch that movie, and I was definitely talking about it. So I'm going to get an expert on it, because it was something going through my mind. I just saw Don Lemon did an interview with a person from the UK, and they said you need to get your reparation from Africa. So it's a lot of things I don't know. I don't know if they actually if they have a choice of selling us to the Europeans. So that's something I'm going to do some research on, but obviously, it's a narrative going out there that African kings sold Africans to the Europeans. So I'm definitely going to do some research on that and get an understanding of that before I do a deep dive. So if y'all got any books I should read about that, definitely good. But I did hear that it was some African kings did sell, Africans to become slaves. And if that's the case, should we try to get our reparations from Africa? All right. That's what I'm saying. All right. Okay. I got a couple people in here. Listen, you guys, we schedule our live really, really early. Let me say this really quickly to all the Armon Wiggins fans that are jumping in out of it. We scheduled our live really, really early. We schedule it for around this time. We work, and then we schedule our live. But if we see any comments right there, moderator, just politely just tell them that we schedule our live early. You don't have to block them because they're commenting, but just let them know we have scheduled our live really, really early. You must not be checking out the Wiley Show. So we got a lot of stuff that we got to discuss in this live. I really, really quickly, we posted our Vegas meet and greet video. y'all definitely check that out. Definitely check that out. Thank y'all so very much. It reached 1,000 views. So we have some things that we definitely gonna talk about here. I'm definitely sending like to Nia Long. Shout out to Nia Long. Our first topic is, I guess her boyfriend that she was dating was cheating on her, and I guess he was a head coach of a basketball team. But I just got the update that he was suspended for a year. He was definitely suspended for a year because he actually slept with somebody on the team. Okay, so a worker from the team. So the Celtics have suspended him for the 2022-23 NBA season. So I'm definitely in the alone inbox. I was like, listen, do you want to come on the show? She did not respond. But let me tell y'all something. I have been doing a study because I was on. I'm like, why is nobody responding to the show to do interviews? I have sent out emails even to Erica Banks, and I'm sent out emails and said I will pay you $400,000 to come on the Wiley Show, and these people have been responding. So for all the up and coming YouTubers that's not getting a response from these people, if you start to throw money, they will come on your show. I just noticed it because I'm just sending out emails saying 400,000, 500,000, just digging up these huge, gigantic numbers, and the team they respond in less than 24 hours. So if you're not getting a response for a celebrity, do not take that personal because a lot of times they want to get paid to come on your show. So in order for you to compete with DJ Vlad, most of the time he's paying them and giving them a share of the revenue to come on the show. So that's what I'm doing. So they definitely be responding, but I ain't got the 400, 500,000. I'm just so glad to have the email of them responding. All right. I'm not going to post it because I don't want nobody to see what was said. I'm not going to post it, but I will let y'all know that it is an email that I have in my email. Now, back to Nia Long. Thank you. Hopefully that she broke up with him. I heard from Gospel in the City that she broke up with the man. Let's see how it's going to happen. She was an employee of the team staff. And my thing is this, I understand why he was suspended because it's an ethics violation. But my thing is this, if those are two consistent adults, well, I fired him. But I guess since he is a position of power, he is a head coach. A lot of people are saying like, well, if he a head coach, then, he probably used his power to persuade to get the punani. So that's how that situation goes. I'm definitely are going to say this again when it comes to all of this stuff with Nia Long, with all of the situation. This is very embarrassing, but this is to let you know that men have a weakness when it comes to their peen. Not all men, but some men have a weakness when it comes to that peen. You got to know how to keep your flesh under subjection. Now, if you really want to have and cheat on somebody, then do it outside the team. Do it, just get a regular prostitute, somebody that you sign NDAs, but don't smash somebody on your team. That is how it was. Another guy that was on PBS. He just did an interview. Travis Smiley was fired from PBS because he slept with some of his staff, and PBS fired him, even though it was consensual, but they felt like it was bad that you slept with them while you was on the job, like you were a host of the job, and you was in charge of these employees, and you slept with them. They felt as though that you use your power and your influence to get the punani. So that's how that situation. I do remember that. So you have to be very, very careful. Even us on YouTube have to be very careful. You can't be going around, sleeping with your employees. Now, if you don't have employees, you can do what you want to do, but it got to be consensual. But if you have employees, you can't be just smashing your peen to your employees because all it takes is one allegation to get you in trouble. All right. But, coworkers do sleep together all the time. I get it. But if you is a boss and you sleeping with your worker that you manage, a lot of people can be greedy and say, well, he used his power for me not to get a promotion if I didn't give him no punani. So you have to be very careful with that. You got to be very, very careful. They say don't ish where you eat. They always say that. But you have to be very cautious of that. So let me go to the next topic, and then we will drop the link for you all to come on. I do want to talk about this. really quickly. And we're going to talk about Jason Lee and Armon Wiggins. So we watch Armon Wiggins' show. He did respond to Jason Lee, saying that he don't owe anybody nothing. He's not going to goggle balls for anybody. He created this show on his own. And he also was talking about Jason Lee, with the picture that he took with Kanye West. And he showed it on the Daily Mail. I don't know if y'all seen it. Give me a sec. I don't know if y'all actually seen it, but give me a second. Sorry, you guys, I'm not showing you myself on camera. I'm just having all these technical difficulties. I got another computer that I'm sending to the place. I had got a brand new thing, so we got to send it to the place. But give me a second. Let me show y'all. So this is okay. That's that. But where's the Daily Mail? I'm trying to find a Daily Mail article. I want to know, is this it? Okay, I found the Daily Mail article. And he was featured on a Daily Mail article. And so he had gotten that opportunity because Jason Lee invited him to a brunch. So he invited him to this brunch with media folks, and he was the only YouTuber there. And so it definitely, that was a situation. He was the only media person there at the brunch and the only YouTuber there at the brunch. The rest was like mainstream media, Essence, Vibe, all the other mainstream media folks that happen to be Black. So he was able to get this picture with Kanye West. He explained that he asked Kanye, can he get a picture? First, Kanye didn't want to do it, but then he changed his mind and said he will do it. They went outside. According to Armon, a white woman took the picture. So the picture is taken. And then he just went on a rant like, nobody made me. I built this show. And that's why you have to be very cautious on who you link up with. Unfortunately, he linked up with Jason Lee, and Jason Lee felt some type of way that he was dissing Tiffany Haddish, that he decided to trash Armon Wiggins. And I want to read some of these comments on Jason Lee videos because, as they say, it goes down in the comments. And I want to read some of these comments. So bear with me, you guys. I want to read some of these comments. So this is the name of the video that he did was Jason Lee versus the internet. And he got 900 comments, but let's read some of them. One of the comments said, Jason, you are wrong. If Armon is who you are slugging, he said nothing bad about you. Even when people were trying to get him he made it very clear he would not say anything about you. Don't allow instigators to call you to fall out with someone for lies in their entertainment. Another person said, Jason, you got to take it easy on your team. I know you serving us C and it's appreciated, but you got to be more careful and not create a hostile work environment. Cussing at them and then blaming them for issues when you as the leader don't do a walkthrough before going live. Isn't it how a leader operates? Take it easy on them. Okay. Then another person said this. What Tiffany did was disgusting. You can defend her until you're blue in the face. It will never change the fact that she damaged those kids and will have to live with that for the rest of her life. I know that's your friend, but some things are indefensible. And the Armon shade was completely unnecessary. What Tiffany did was trash. And he, as well as other YouTubers and media, have a right to talk about it. Okay? So people was definitely saying all of this stuff. And they're right. He should not, diss Armon because Armon have a job to do. He's media. And so his job is to talk about trending news and trending topics. He do not owe Jason Lee loyalty. He do not owe Jason Lee where, okay, I can't talk about Tiffany Haddish. But then again, a lot of people do stuff for loyalty. Let me say this. A lot of people invite you to these parties because they want you to be loyal to them. And then as soon as you're not doing what you want, as soon as you're not doing what they want you to do, they want to turn on you. So that's why you have to be very cautious on who house you get invited to, what event you get invited to, because as soon as you don't do what they want you to do, they turn on you. So this is the situation where Armon Wiggins is. Did he say anything though disrespectful to Jason? No. What Armon Wiggins did, he stood up for himself, even going way back with the whole thing with Nicki Minaj situation was going on. What was going on? It was something going on. It was like, Nicki Minaj, this fake employee of Nicki, and he had posted information about the fake employee. And then Jason Lee, you better not, you hope you don't get sued. And then Armon would say, I'm not worried about no lawsuit. So I think those was like cracks in the relationship that Jace was like, oh man, I can't control Armon Wiggins because this man is literally talking back to me. And here I am inviting him for breakfast and stuff like that. And I think the whole thing with Tiffany Haddish just broke the camel's back because that was a situation when he started dissing Tiffany Haddish. That is when we seen right then and there that Jace was like, okay, I can't deal with him at all because clearly he is going against my friend, so I gotta just kick him to the side. And then what Jason Lee is doing, he's boxing all YouTubers in that box. No, you can't box all YouTubers in that box. You started it. You invited Armon to that event. That's grateful that you invited him to the event, but he does not owe you that type of loyalty because that's control. And then if you want to control his platform, then give him $4 million to control his platform. If you ain't throwing those sacks like that, then you can go somewhere and sit down with this whole situation trying to control him. Like, come on. Like me and Armon, I don't always agree with what he does, but in this particular case, he didn't do anything wrong. This man did not do anything wrong. The only thing that he was doing is delivering the news. And anybody said that he did something wrong, there's something wrong with you because all he was doing is delivering the news, breaking the story, and saying what most people were saying about Tiffany Haddish, saying that she's trash, that was disrespectful what she was doing with those underage people. She shouldn't have participated in a skit like this. What kind of woman does anything like that? So that's where he was going with this whole entire situation. And it's sad that Jason Lee decided to try to push Armon Wiggins to the side. That's disrespectful. And then to even say what Jason said on this platform, that YouTubers don't give good interviews. It's like, bruh, you on YouTube. You acting like you on daytime television. You acting like you under Wendy Williams' seat. Or her show was canceled. You acting like you the new Sherry Shepherd that you got out. No, bruh, you on YouTube. Though you paying for a staff that can't get the receipts right because you was yelling at your staff, though you got this production, you definitely cannot come at us YouTubers because you post on YouTube. Look at your show with Fox Soul. That show did not last long. Look at the whole thing that you had with iHeartRadio. That did not last long. So you can talk so niggas about us YouTubers, but yet you on YouTube delivering content. Like you acting like you on television that we can turn a channel on network television and see you on there. Okay? So that don't act like you are above what we are. Anybody can build relationship with celebrities. All you got to do is kiss their butt, pay to get in some of these rooms, and all it takes is one good relationship to get in there and you in. You have lied to get your way into Hollywood. Okay? And I don't think that you got all this money that you claim. I think that you got money, but it ain't like how you claim. I got another 500,000, 600,000. Well, damn, why can't Armon Wiggins' quality is way better than yours, and you invest in hundreds of thousands of dollars, you got all this money. Are you going to invest it back into your platform? Because Armon Wiggins, quiet as kept, in this sector, got the best quality. And that's not to try to goggle him or kiss his behind. These are just facts. And he learned how to do a lot of those things by himself. And of course, other people have helped him along the way. And that's where he's at right now. So I had to give him his credit. Jason is wrong. Now, Jason have connections. So Armon Wiggins is in a box because he cannot come out and drag Jason like he dragged T.S. Madison because it could potentially damage his potential relationship when he had these celebrities. Because again, Jason Lee invited him on the Clubhouse show that he had on Clubhouse. Y'all remember that? And I think Amber followed Armon Wiggins. I think Tiffany Haddish followed Armon Wiggins. All these people have followed him. So, you know, Jason did invite him, and then also Jason invited him to the award show where he was invited with celebrities. So with all that, that just proved that Jason only was invited on Armon because not because I love you, not because you're talented, but because I can use you and I want to control you. And so if I got a narrative to put out, I definitely will put it out. Okay? So that's where that comes from. And that's why I said the same thing about Tasha K. I said, listen, you can't control my platform. That sister, she called me. Not only did she say it publicly, but she called me. She said, Wiley, I don't want you to put my name and Armon Wiggins' name in the same title because you trigger him with that. Like she really wanted that. Like she really wanted that request. Even her employee said, that's the only request she requested. And I said, I don't want to do it. And tried to pressure me. Then I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then I woke up one day, I was like, I ain't got to do what you say. Because I can't go to your channel. I can't go to KB Studios and say, hey, don't put this person's name in the title. I don't have that power. So I knew then that our relationship was not going to work. And this was back in December. Let's get into the Larry. Now we about to get into the Larry Reid piece. And everybody, Larry Reid, Conscious TV, Milagro Grams, The Employee, Von Ray, all of these people was against Brother Wiley. But today in September, you see them flip-flopping on Tasha K. But when I was trying to tell y'all, I was trying to speak up. Oh, no, Wiley, stay in your place. This is what you need to go. This woman, Tasha K, teamed up with Bishop Whitehead. And listen, teamed up with Bishop Whitehead. Daryl Moore, he actually sent me some emails, sent emails to Bishop Whitehead of the accusers that accused Larry Reid of taking their cakes, inserting his peen in their bread basket, and violating them. So Daryl Moore, the cigar blogger, sent it to Bishop Whitehead. Bishop Whitehead decided to play it all on Instagram. Okay? And then Tasha K came up on it. I told y'all that's how Tasha K moved. That's how he moved. And see, Larry got real close with Tasha. Oh, she's such a good person. I met her family. Oh, this is so good. She's a good woman. She don't mean no harm. This is what she do. I don't see it. She's a good person. Man, Tasha K came out and said the man got the H word. Said he got the 3 letters. Came out and said the man had the 3 letters. Larry Reid had to rush to go get a test to prove that he's negative. He had to go rush to get a rapid test because Tasha put out an allegation that he got the H, he got the 3 letters. So he had to rush to the nearest clinic, swab his booty hole or nostrils to test that he ain't got no dirty blood. So all of this is going on, and it was going on publicly. Bishop Whitehead was spilling the tea. And then Larry Reid had to rush to do a live to respond. He seemed so down in his spirit. And then you had Bishop Jordan. He came on trying to, with his slow talking self, tried to come on there and to take up for Larry Reid. He talking so slow. I'm like, get Bishop Jordan off the line. But they try to cover it, and Larry Reid looking so down, and he telling the people, listen, I won the case. I won. I beat Daryl Moore. I beat him in court. But the public don't care because the recordings still exist. The recordings that the young man claimed that he N-word them is being recorded on a public platform with more people, right? So now all of this mess is going on, and I'm just looking. I said, I tried to tell you, Tasha K played dirty games. And so now Larry got to come out and talk about the situation. Because at first, when Larry contacted me, when I contacted Larry about these allegations, he said he did not want to respond about, he did not want to talk about it because if he talk about it, it's going to be bigger. that was a Bishop Whitehead wasn't in the picture yet. But now you have this big person in with power of the audience, that the audience are gravitating towards him. Now they are taking like, oh my gosh, did Larry Reid do all that? He did that. It's a lot of new people. Even though the average person like myself, we have heard these allegations. We have heard this from the accusers. Larry Reid won the case, but now new people, and some people like, well, no, Wiley, why did he not sue the accusers? Why he just suing the blog? He should have sued the accusers. Maybe they did tell the truth. So now it's a whole situation coming through. And like, I didn't call Larry Reid to speak about it because I've been busy all day. I didn't get a chance to call him. But if I were to get on the phone with him, I'd say he need to take a lie detector test. If I was him, I would take a lie detector test and stream it live. Take a lie detector test and stream it live to try to clear up his name, because now that could just tarnish his brand. Because don't nobody want to be a friends with a man that took advantage of young boys' breadbasket. Don't nobody want to be a fan or a supporter or sponsor or put you in a movie and you play with little boys. Like, don't nobody want to be involved or associated with that. So that's where the situation going. And now Tasha K, and then Bishop Whitehead said, listen, Tasha, I'm going to forward you the information. So now if Tasha K even talk about it, then it gets even bigger. It gets even bigger than what it was back in the day. Now, when I checked out the situation, I said, wow, this is something. This is really, really something. Do I believe that Larry Reid did that with those young men? No. But what people would tell me, Wiley, you wasn't there, so how do you know? And I'm going to say you're right. I just don't think that that's not in Larry Reid's character to do something like that. I don't think he would do something like that. But again, I was not there. Got to make that perfectly clear. I was not there in the room. I was not there. So I can only speak on the Larry Reid that I know now. But I didn't know Larry Reid 10 years ago or whenever these allegations have taken place. Now, it is a police report out there about these allegations. I believe it's a police report out there about these allegations. But Larry saying that this is all false, that the men that accuse him have all recanted their story. So this was all going on. So I'm not shocked. This is why you have to be very careful who you associate with. And I think when Larry kept poking the barrel with Bishop Whitehead, I knew that Bishop Whitehead was going to use that as a clapback. I knew it because I've been in the B sector for so long. This doesn't surprise me that Daryl Moore send the information, because he can send the information whomever he wants to. Like Daryl Moore sent me emails about Larry Reid owing taxes, and I didn't believe it. But he still sent it to me. So that one thing about Daryl Moore, he know how to work behind the scenes and send that information. He sent that information to Bishop Whitehead, and now Bishop Whitehead said it. So now Larry, he's gonna have to sue Bishop Whitehead. That's more money. Then you got to sue Tasha K. Then you got to find Tasha, because Tasha is not in the United States. She's somewhere in the Congo, in Nigeria somewhere, having her third wedding. And live in the house with her brother-in-law. They having birthday parties, and she want to go to the club, but her brother-in-law has chasing down Punani, can't take her to the club. So it's a lot of stuff going on. So now you're gonna have to wait till she come back from the Congo or from the jungle to serve her with paperwork. So this is really sad. And then you gotta serve Bishop Whitehead. So you have to go through all his aliases and all the places that he have to try to track him down to serve. But you might can serve Bishop Whitehead at his church, and that would be some tea. So all of this stuff is going on. So we definitely want to see how this is going to play out. And we are sitting from the sideline watching it all. But I remember back in December when Tasha K was coming at me and everybody turned against me. But now I got to sit out here and look at this. I'm like, see y'all, I told y'all Tasha K ain't no good. And look at what she's doing. Look how she is doing all this stuff. She's in Africa, supposed to be celebrating another wedding that she had with all the African chiefs and all of them. She's supposed to be Madam Kibi, but Madam Kibi ain't nothing but trash and coming out and throwing dirt on Larry Reid's name because Larry didn't want to do no business deal with her, and because she got embarrassed because his mentee Conscious got upset with her, and now she just want to turn against Larry Reid. It's really something. it is something to see. It's really, really something. Then you got Conscious. He mad at Armon Wiggins and saying that Armon Wiggins is trash for talking to Tasha K. You talking about you want to people from Tasha K, but yet you still communicate her. If she's so bad, why you still communicate? Because Conscious got mad because Armon Wiggins did not say his name when they was on the platform. But then Armon Wiggins said Conscious' name when Conscious gave him credit about a reading that he did about the whole thing with the cards. But Conscious got real mad because Armon Wiggins didn't say his name. Did y'all see this mess? And I just be sitting in the bushes listening to it all. Oh man. Okay. So we already know, and thank you. And then we already know that she said that Conscious and Larry Reid is smashing in the bedroom. And I want to tell Larry Reid, stop saying that. Stop letting Conscious say, this is my boo, this is my bae, or some stuff like that. Don't play around like that. Because if I'm straight, you better not say I'm your boo, I'm your sweetie pie. No, straight men don't talk like that. So you need to nip that in the bud, stop allowing that, because now this stuff is growing legs. And now you got Bishop Whitehead. Now he's coming for the title of the TMZ of the church sector. Like Bishop Whitehead want to be a celebrity. That's what he want to be in the celebrity gossip. It ain't work for him being a bishop, but because he makes sure when he preach, he don't even show his congregation. It's about only 3 of them. He just show himself, but just watch. Bishop Whitehead, he's going to transition to celebrity gossip. He's definitely going to transition all of that. But yeah, but back to what I was saying about Larry Reid, you got to stop people saying that we doing all this. This my Bookie Bear. This is my Pookie. Like, let's stop playing around, stuff like that. If you straight, because no straight man will allow another man to say, this is my babe, this is my Pookie Poo, this is my sweetie pie, this is my cupcake, this is my honey bud. No straight man talk like that to other straight man. No. Like, I don't see no straight man walking around. I don't talk to none of my straight men saying, this is my honey bun, this is my chocolate duty. Like, I don't talk to none of my straight friends like that. No, I don't. I don't do that. I have a mentor. His name is Don Johnson, and he's married, have a family. Never have I said, this is my boo. I don't talk like that to my straight people. That's disrespectful to say something like that if that person is straight. No. And then saying that, and then people take that and they run with it. Because now you got Tasha, she's in Africa talking to the chiefs, and people in Africa don't like same gender loving people, and she just going at it. Tasha K don't have no loyalty but to herself. And so now you see all of this situation going on. And I was just getting updates on my phone. I was getting a text. I was like, well, it don't surprise me. Hurry up and go live and report on it. Why won't I hurry up and go live and report on it? Because this ain't new. Now, it would be a game changer if the accusers come on camera. It would be a game changer. I do believe I heard that Bishop Whitehead have reached out to the accusers to get them on his show. And he want them to go and to show themselves on camera. Nobody have seen the accusers on camera. Because that was one of the mistakes Daryl Moore made. He didn't bring the accusers on camera. So I'm hearing through the grapevine that Bishop Whitehead have reached out to the accusers to come on his show. Now, Larry Reid did send his test results to Armon Wiggins. And Armon Wiggins showed the test result. But Armon Wiggins is not a good source because he have labeled people of having that himself. So using him as a mouthpiece, you're going to have to come out and defend this on your own. Because using Armon Wiggins just definitely ain't going to work. Because he got the Jason Lee stuff to deal with. He have a best friend that put out allegations and false allegations about people all the time. So using Armon Wiggins is just not a good look. This man have disrespected black women, disrespect all type of people, and put stuff on people all the time. So he's not a good look to have you to post your results on there. You're going to have to go on your show to clear this up. Because Bishop Whitehead is a person, he's getting a lot of clout on his. Because like right here, I don't know how this results look. I don't know. It's a forwarded lab results, point of care, rapid HIV-2 results, HIV September 21st, and it just say Larry. I don't see where it say negative. Where do it say negative? Okay, I see this. I don't see where it say negative. Is it gonna say negative? I never seen no results look like this. This must be his clinic that he went to. Okay, I don't see a last name. I just see Larry. That could be anybody. See, I wouldn't have posted this. I see. This is what Larry should have done. He should have went live. He should have went live and stream. He's gonna have to go live and stream of them testing the blood. He should have went live while he's getting his test. You know what? He should have went live. That I think the order to clear this up, he's going to have to go live. Even when you go live, people still gonna believe what they believe. That's just the power of the media. Because when he kept going back for Bishop Whitehead, I knew these allegations was going to come up. I knew it. It didn't surprise me. It really didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me at all. I know a lot of people. Oh my gosh, why did you hear? Some church people reached out to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm hearing it. They normally say non-reactive. I'm not speaking on people conditions. What I'm saying is I never see any results just say Larry, just a first name. It could be he don't have it. But what I'm saying is as a commentator, he should have went live streaming that to prove that he don't have it since you're putting it out there. I'm saying he should have went live streaming it, in my humble opinion. But even though he put it out there, it is still some people that's going to believe what they're going to believe. Because let me tell you, the public will turn against Larry Reid if them accusers go on Bishop Whitehead's show and they break down in tears. I know how people operate. So, of course, the public is out there. Some people believe it. Even Monica from All About the Tea believed that Larry Reid have lied and did not tell the truth. So, there's some people out there that believe that Larry Reid is guilty. It's some people that believe that. I don't believe it, but it's some people out there that believe that he's guilty. Okay, so where? Okay, now I'm seeing it right here. I see the. Thank you so very much. I had to zoom in. I'm sorry. I see right here. It's a negative. So, but you know, all right, okay. This is something. But I think he's going to go live while he's at the clinic. Even if you do that, people still ain't gonna believe it. Because every time I post my results, people didn't believe it. Yeah. So that's how that situation go. Man, please, if you got that Larry Reid money, they'll let you do anything in that room, please. But Larry did say he's gonna sue Tasha K. He said he's gonna sue Bishop Whitehead. I'm not. People are so. Look at these people talking about violating HIPAA. How can I violate something that was given to Armon Wiggins to post? According to Armon Wiggins, he got the information from Larry. So has I'm violating HIPAA? HIPAA only worked if I was a healthcare worker and if I posted Larry Reid's information. That's a violation of HIPAA. But me talking about some public results that went on my biggest platform, that ain't no violation of no HIPAA. So y'all need to do your homework. I took classes and classes about HIPAA. Okay. So I have several seats. Okay, so we dropped the link. I don't know if y'all want to come on. We ain't gonna be here all day. I kind of like the link because you can hear the callers a little louder because I'm working on this my new system that I bought. Something is going on with it. I got to take it back to the computer store. I just got it, so I got to take it back to the computer store. The thing won't even come on, and I spent like $1,000 on it. So I'm trying to see that I do something wrong. Is I'm pressing the wrong button? But I so that's why I'm not on camera. I said let me just come on here, come on live, and y'all can just see the audio. Because you are in healthcare, you work in a hospital. That's healthcare too. Okay, Larry made it public, so that's not violating HIPAA. Yeah, Larry Reid made it public. Unless did he give Armon Wiggins permission? I didn't speak to Larry Reid about it because I was gonna come live because y'all was rushing me to come live because I wanted to call Larry Reid before this live, but I did not talk to him about it. All right, let's go to our first one. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, Wally.
Hey.
Listen, I am disappointed with Tasha K. I don't understand why she needs to be this petty and join Whitehead to drag Larry Reid. Tasha, you were dragging Whitehead when you interviewed him, so I don't understand it. This is my issue with her. She's so petty. She rather be fake and go with the opposition instead of speaking her true mind. That's my issue with her. She needs someone to speak for her instead of speaking up for herself. And I just don't understand. Girl, and she has spoke up for herself before in these YouTube beats. She went on her second channel and she addressed what needed to be addressed. But I don't understand what's changed within her. So I just don't understand that. Now, okay, wait, hold on. I'm not done with Larry Reid. I think that because you said that Larry was M-worded, and that's the whole thing why people are saying that he's gay, right? So I think that because he did say that he did try peeing. How would I say it? He did it voluntarily. So I don't even, if I know that I'm not gay, because he never said, the first time he said that he tried peeing, he never said that he was M-worded. He just said that he tried it and that he didn't like it. If I know, and this is just me, if I know that I'm not gay, wouldn't I say that I'm M-worded when I said that I wanted to try that I tasted peeing or whatever, so people wouldn't get it mixed up that I tried to, because that makes it seem that he is gay. To me, at the very least, he is bisexual. And that's the vibe that I get from him. Now I don't know about him and Conscious. I personally don't see it because I don't know who would be interested in Conscious, and that's no shade. So I don't understand. I just think that it's just all lies and all mess and all petty and draminess, whatever. So Armon and Jason Lee. My issue with Jason is that I feel that it's still coming out of place of jealousy. And I think that it all has to do with that post about Nicki and that post about Cardi. Because to be fair to me, the way I see it is that I see Armon's name more in the news than Jason. I believe that Armon has more traction than Jason, and because at first when they linked up, it was the total opposite. It was vice versa. But now that the roles have switched, I can just tell that he's jealous of Armon, and I just don't understand it. You said yourself that you wanted Armon to have great things for him in the future, so it just doesn't make sense. I think that he just needs to stop.
I think that what people need to understand that when Armon went on the show, it was all because of a purpose to build gagging, right? Because before Armon went on the show, gagging wasn't getting no many views, and he was interviewing a celebrity, and the celebrity didn't bring in no views. Armon brought in the higher views, and then also Jason Lee saw an opportunity, like, I can control him. And then once Armon started surpassing him, and with the celebrities and stuff like that, they started to like Armon better than him. I think that I agree. I think that Jason was like, okay, now I gotta cut this man loose. I gotta find out a way to cut him loose.
Right. I agree with you because to me, Jason is boring compared to Armon. Armon has the personality for this. He has the talent for this. And I think that Jason is relying on the lies that he makes and all these sources that he claims instead of putting in the true work with his talent and his personality. So I just think, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Why? Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. We're gonna go to the next caller. Oh, I like not showing myself on camera. All right. Let's go. Anonymous, you live on air.
I'm not anonymous.
I'm sorry, unforgivable. There you go. Did I say it right? I
Yes.
see your name at the bottom now. Okay, go ahead.
Um, this is really bothering me. I have been a wino, and I would tell everybody I'm a sober wino for years. And I am not only disappointed in Tasha, I just don't know what else to do. For her to do this to Dr. Reid is really, really troubling. Because I have stood beside Tasha. I'm talking about she windmilled for Dr. Reid. I windmilled for her. And I just think that, I've been through this with the Cardi B and her accusations. But for Tasha to go this far, it's just too far for me. And I mean, I've been through the lovely tea, Nick at night, all that stuff. And I would just sit back and be quiet. But this time, this was too far. I wanted to point out some things. Have you noticed every time somebody's about to expose somebody she's beefing with, either she's in the chat or she's about to come on their live? The reason why I'm saying that, I don't believe that guy sent that to Bishop to Whitehead. Okay, I believe Tasha sent it. I really do. I might be wrong. Lord, forgive me if I am, but that's just my opinion. Two, for her to sit there and just turn on Larry and to say that he was trying to court her or date her, and she had to constantly keep telling him she's married. She never stated that before. So why state it now? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's never said that he tried to approach her, or that, and I don't believe he has. I just don't. Um,
And my thing is this: I think that that's not too far fetched that Tasha gave Bishop Whitehead the stuff, because I think that Larry told Tasha K about the situation. But
he
I
went.
do
He
the reason why I say that it was by Daryl Sennett, because they were playing his lives. So I personally believe that Daryl Moore sent those to Bishop Whitehead,
I
because
understand that.
they were playing his whole live in the whole situation. The only person that got copies of those lives is Daryl Moore. I don't believe that Tasha K got it from it, because I don't think she had it. But yeah, but Tasha
But
did
also, can I ask
post
you a
it.
question,
She hold on one second.
Wiley?
Tasha did also post it on her Facebook page, and I do want to read what she wrote for the people in the back that did not catch what she wrote. I don't know if she deleted or not. Let me see that I screenshot. I probably screenshotted it. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, Tasha K said, FYI, if the case if the case Larry Reid is talking about is the Moore case, he was a blogger that interviewed the alleged accusers. He never, to my knowledge, went after the accusers. I know because I pushed him to sue the blogger. I didn't know that exactly the accusers had said or done until now. They had done interviews with the blogger and gave the blogger paperwork, allegedly. I'm waiting on what Whitehead has. I'm curious too. But the muscle spams, though. Okay? So there you go. With that, so Tasha K did make a response earlier today about it. But go ahead, man.
Wiley, I have muscle spasms. I'm a chef. I stand up on my feet sometimes 18 hours, 16 hours, 12 hours. I have a muscle spasm. I don't have the package, and I can post my results too. I mean, why are you basing that off of that?
That's Tasha. It's so funny. Literally, I'm just giggling right now. That's how she. That's how she operate.
Then also, Wiley, back to the sending the receipts. Okay, yeah, she might not have sent that, but Wiley, hasn't she sent stuff to you?
Absolutely,
All right.
her and the employee have to be stuck. Almost definitely.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And if Conscious TV and Larry Reid are messing around, what business is it of ours?
I think the business of it, if that was the case, people will argue, well, he's painting this picture of being a straight man that makes him a
No, he does
hypocrite.
not.
So I
He
think
even
to the
went on
average.
Nick at Night the other day and said, Nick said, if you like puss, he said, I do. She said, or if you like bussy, he said, I do. Th-
I can't confirm or deny that because I didn't watch that
Okay,
live.
want to bet
Wow.
because I was in the live. I'm one of Nick at Night's moderators. So try me. And I got the screenshot to prove it.
Wow.
I even asked, because Tasha K even said that Larry Reid was messing with Olga. I asked the question, and Nick at Night read it out, and my picture, the same picture that's on here right now, was on their screen. Because I seized the opportunity to ask the questions. I saw everybody else was asking, so time for me to ask too.
Wow.
I am disappointed in Tasha. And I'm gonna tell you something else. She think Cardi B done came after her. You would have thought she would have shut her mouth by now. Cause remember, she ain't got it. Yeah, they might be able to only take 20%. But if you're getting sued by all these different people, that 20% is gonna add up.
Facts.
Okay? And at some point in your life, somebody you gonna need somebody to be your friend. She can say all she want to that I have friends outside of you too. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. You say that. You say that. But one day you're not gonna be the queen of YouTube, and so you say you are. You're gonna have to go back down that ladder, and all them people that you were kicking and the exposed or the bullied, you will meet them again. You will meet them again. Okay, and even her messing with Bishop Jordan or Master Prophet Jordan, I don't know his full name, but she gonna keep on. She gonna mess with the right one day, and they not gonna be worried about no money.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so very much for calling
Oh,
in.
and I'll send you that link, that video.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's go. We are live. You can hit the link clearly. We're just hearing your voice, so you don't have to worry about showing yourself on camera. All right. Hello. You're live.
Hey, Wiley, this is Adon. Listen, great show. I'm glad that you're back on. I wanted to just clear up a few things. I've been on Gagging with Jason Lee for 47 episodes, and I have to give a little pushback. I don't think Jason Lee needs Armon for views because even when Armon wasn't on the show, we were still doing great numbers because I was on the show. I was the one leading the show. I was the one putting all the great ideas. Even when we didn't have Monique Slaughter come on the show with the whole Dr. Dre thing, I was the one on the show leading the show to get the views. So I don't think he needs Armon. They're already at a battle right now because if you look at the videos from that day, I think Armon was at 6,000-7,000 views, and Jason Lee is at I think like 76 or something. So it's not like or 73, not too far off in the views. And so, I think it's like I said yesterday. I think it's sad and unfortunate that they're fighting. I think it's something that, you know, Armon's not going to say a lot. Like I said, I heard that sources were saying that Armon's throwing all these subliminals and all these side notes. And if you look at it, clearly he's still doing the same subliminals. He had a Twitter yesterday where he says, don't mad people be upset about something. Don't get involved. And so that's all I gotta say. I think that Tasha K is doing a little too much. I'm glad that you didn't get with her. Her exposing someone else's results is out of line, or even alluding to someone else's status it's just too disrespectful for me to even follow her anymore. But that's all I gotta say, Wally. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Thank you. All right, so I want to say something. I want to push back on that. I'm talking about when you go back to when gagging was starting. You know, when it was coming back, when he first started, he wasn't getting no views like that. And you know, Armon Wiggins were used for clicks and views. And I came out and said I could definitely play the video where I said that Armon Wiggins was better and more entertaining than Jason Lee. So I've said I remember I actually did a video on his first appearance that he did on gagging. And I said Armon Wiggins got the better personality. Even when Armon Wiggins hosts a show, he got a better personality than Jason Lee. I've said that. So yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one. I see Voice in New York. You there?
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yes, hello, Wiley. So I called this a long time ago on your previous show, and I stated that Armon and Jason Lee are going to fall out, not because Armon wants it to, but Jason Lee's the type of person in which he will, whatever he does for you, he will throw back in your face. And those are the worst individuals to help you, or try to pretend like, you know, that they're very genuine for your friendship. This is what I think happened. I think Jason Lee knows that Armon is a star. Armon looks better. Armon dressed better. Armon has more personality, more style than Jason Lee. Jason Lee just got there by happenstance. And he's too old to be this frumpy and to be this annoying and complaining about something that Tiffany Haddish did, which was very disgusting and vile. For that, he's out of pocket. We all saw that video. We all know she's guilty. And here you are trying to defend her like a goofball. So he's a dummy boy and a goofy. With that said, I think he was lurking in the background, peeping Armon, and was like, you know what? I'm going to put him under my wing, fake mentor him, or case may be, give him opportunities, and then throw it back in his face when I'm ready. And that's exactly what he did. Also, Wiley, Jason Lee also mentioned, I do a lot of things for Black content creators and things of that nature. Just like I give the neighborhood talk Kyle a check mark. He loves to talk what he does. He's just like he's a female Tasha K. Okay, he just like Tasha K, right? Tasha K gave you that camera? Remember, Wiley, from you when you thought the goodness of your heart, and all she talks about is, but I gave you a camera, blase blase. This is the problem. If it's not gonna come from a good place, then don't give me anything, because I can hustle and bustle without you. But don't pretend that you care about me and my growth, and then you just want to create beef. Jason Lee is intentionally creating beef for Armon for no reason. There's no reason for him to beef. You and Armon do the same thing, right? Y'all just do things differently, right? Like you cover more politics stuff and all that stuff. Armon is more about like making his commentary. That's what y'all do. So what's up with people trying to tell y'all what to do, Wally? Tasha K try to do the same thing to you. Oh, don't post my name on the screen. And then here is goofy Jason Lee doing the same thing to Armon. What's up with the Black YouTubers? Like, this seems like a very tough business right here. Marquise?
Well, for me, I want to say this, and I say this humbly. You got to be careful who you accept help from. It is what it is. Jason Lee, I did reach out to Jason. I'm going to reach out to his team again. I'm going to say I'll offer him $300,000 to come on the show, and hopefully he'll come on the show. But I ain't got $300,000. I was just joking. But I'm just so upset that, you know, when it comes to this whole Jason Lee and Armon Wiggins, that he's trying to downplay Armon Wiggins' success and say that I'm the reason why he got to know. Armon Wiggins got in those rooms and made a name for himself.
Precisely. This is the thing, right? You can bring anyone to the water, right? The horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. Armand seized the opportunity. First of all, let's not act like he didn't put in the work prior to. And then Jason Lee trying to ride his coattails. Now, we all know Armand can definitely surpass Jason Lee, right? Like looks wise and personality wise. And we know Jason Lee is threatened by that. This is the problem. Like, you're supposed to want your friend to eat with you at the table, not be in competition with them. If you're in competition with your friend, you're not truly a friend. You're not coming. You're very envious and jealous, and you're just trying to watch my move. And I don't need that, right? Like, and I know people. However, the saying go for people. How I mostly say is keep your enemies close and your friends closer, because the people to always snipe you is always your friend. And I seem like there's no friends out here. But I can imagine how hurt you can be where you think like, yo, I thought we mad cool, bro. Like I never meant you on my platform. I don't do all that. And you out here berating me like you on your menstrual cycle. Like you on like you on your like, he's acting like how Nicki Minaj be going her little rant on Queen's Radio, and then we all come at it. And I'm glad Armand had to address it, right? Because he didn't. It's like you calling Nicki spooked and nervous. So we thought you were spooked and nervous yourself. So you had to respond. I was waiting. I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting. And I couldn't believe, Wiley, how bold Jason Lee was to come at Armand like that. It's kind of like, bro, like you that hating? Like, come on, like you almost in your 50s. Like, relax. You don't get a stroke out here. It is not that serious. And Hollywood Unlocked, you're not unlocking anything because you weak and you whack, bro. This is the problem. You see when you confident? Wow, you see how you confident in your show and you know you can do what you want to do? Jason Lee lacks that. He has all this money, so he claims, but he's always in misery. And misery loves company. He's too bad-minded. So I feel like this needed to happen now. I'm glad it happened earlier in the relationship instead of them being two together because the betrayal will cut deep. Now, people will say, "Oh, Armand shouldn't respond because Jason Lee can block his blessings." He can still block his blessings even if he doesn't respond. Jason Lee, you cannot control someone how they're going to respond even if you don't respond, right? Because he could have already in the background messed up the relationship for Armand without Armand even responding to him. And Jason Lee is that type of person. He's a very jealous, envious person. And while I'm so happy you don't work with him, I'm so happy you have the type of you could understand like not to even mess with Tasha K because Jason Lee and Tasha K are one and the same. Period.
I heard that. Thank you so very much for calling in.
No problem. Have a great night. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye. Okay. All y'all got to do is hit the link. All right. I am gold. Can you hear me? I am gold. Hello? You there? Hello? I am gold. You're live. Okay. Julia?
Yep. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh yeah. So great show. Honestly, I really like Armon and Jason. I really liked their bond as far as like Jason bringing Armon to his platform and just him getting the exposure. I think that was important for his career. However, I do think though, like as far as Jason allowing Armon to get that exposure, it was just solely off of the fact that he didn't like Tasha K. I think it was because of that. But other than that, I watched Armand's live tonight and I really like that he didn't bash Jason. I like that he took like the big boy approach to it. It's almost like he's older than Jason. Mature, like he's super mature for his age. And then he could have gotten up there and just like went in like he usually does with like Tasha, but he was so appreciative of Jason and the position that he put him in. So I really appreciated that live. And also I just wanted to know, did you see this coming with Armon and Jason? Did you want it to happen?
I seen it coming, you know what I'm saying? And because Jason is a controlling type of person, and look at what happened. he turned against Armon Wiggins because he couldn't control him, and now it was so like so raw because the way how he did it was just so out of character. Even Jason was even going off on his staff. So whatever he saw in Armon Wiggins, he didn't like it and he cut him off.
So do you think it's based off of like intimidation? Because let's face it, Armand's younger. He's really smart and he's very likable. So do you think Jason is intimidated by the fact that Armand has a fair shot at possibly uh creating a platform just as big as his?
Facts. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Will you
thank you.
ever rekindle your relationship with him?
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You're
Thank
awesome.
you. Okay. uh, I am gold. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me,
I can
Wiley?
hear you. Yes.
Okay, hey. Um, I just want to make a comment on the Larry Reid situation with the HIV test because I did watch Armon Wiggins show tonight, and that thing really had me so uncomfortable because how is it that he had that test ready, like as if he knew Armon was gonna go live the day after for this whole situation? Like it just seemed like it was too prepared, and like you said earlier, it just looks so fake. It don't even look like it belonged to somebody. Like I need to see a paper with a clinic, a address, a phone number, and then those instant tests are not like it don't really say the truth. It'll just say it's undetectable. You need the real blood, the one that they send to the laboratory and then come back like 4 or 5 days later. You need them tests, okay? And then on top of that, you could take those instant tests, and if you take your medicine, it'll just be like undetectable, but that doesn't mean you're not positive. You know what I mean? So to me, it don't really it didn't say anything. So I feel like that was pointless. Um I mean, I always kind of felt like, Larry was kind of like, maybe bisexual, but that whole thing to me with the HIV thing, that thing is scary. And like, I just feel like when it comes down to stuff like that, because of HIPAA laws, he just needs to deal with that privately or legally or something. I don't think they should have even made a comment on that. That's something that's very personal. So, like I said, I think them results is not real. That's just me personally. But yeah, that's it, Wiley. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so very much.
All right.
All right. I do got some people in the chat say it's an app, and that's how the results look. Okay. Thomas, last name Thomas. Hello.
Hi, Wiley. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Good,
Okay,
good.
it's nice to see you. Well, yeah, not see you, but hear you. It's
Here,
nice to hear you.
yes.
um, I just want to say, Tasha K, she's sinking fast, and she's sinking herself. Like I think her pride will be the ultimate reason why she, falls off, honestly. Like what she's doing, like I'm like a big fan. I really am, or at least I want to be, but just the things that she's been doing lately is giving very desperate, is giving very immature. It's like literally you're in the whole $4 million and you're still causing drama and mess, and I don't know what she got going on. As far as the Armon and Jason Lee situation, I don't know if anyone noticed, but to me, it seems like when Jason Lee goes off on these rants, he's under the influence of something. Like he just sounds like he's a little off. Allegedly, I'm not saying that he, don't come suing me. I'm not saying that he does, drugs or whatever, but he does seem like he's under the influence. I think Armon has his own lane. The difference between Jason Lee and Armon is that Jason Lee like branded, like he's not necessarily branded as Jason Lee, but he branded like a Hollywood unlock. Armon Wiggins is just Armon Wiggins. So I feel like if he come up with like a brand or something like that, he can definitely do like go places to go really far. I think a lot of people know that Wiggins. I want to call him Williams so bad. Oh, Wendy, get out of my head. I feel like people see his potential, because he does have a personality. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a love-hate relationship with him because sometimes he gets on my nerves, but when it comes down to like the raps and the beats with the girls, like he's on point. Like there's no other like him. So I think even Tasha K was intimidated by that, but I do feel like Armon will continue to grow. But that's just really it. I think that was all the topics tonight. I think.
Oh yeah, that was it. Thank you so
All
very much.
righty. Have a good night.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Hello, can you hear me?
Here we go again, Wiley. So
Yes.
listen, everybody, how you doing, Wiley?
Doing good.
Everybody that's talking about, oh yeah, what's his name? Armon, he's better than Jason. Okay, so obviously they're new to YouTube world or whatever. Jason Lee has had how many shows? Remember when he was with the model and she got in an accident? What's her name? The Vixen.
Oh, you talking about I can't
What's
think
her
of
name?
her
Oh, I loved her. Beautiful, smart. You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Every day, and oh my God, I was stuck to the YouTube because of Jason and the stuff that he would say. Now he is the original shock jock because Jason will say some stuff and you'd be like, oh no, he didn't. You want to jump through the phone. Now Armon, he's a little more feminine and kind of, kind of like, yeah, girl, whatever. Jason, even though he is a part of, the community, he's more, he does it in a more masculine way, even though he wants to make sure everybody knows that he likes Puerto Rican men and all that, because he says it during the whole, show or whatever. But Jason blows it out of the ballpark. It ain't no way in H that Armon can fool with Jason when it to on a one-on-one. Oh no. Now Armon is more theatrical and more dramatic, but Jason will hit you where it hurts, and it's going to take you a couple minutes to realize what he said. Armon is his delivery is a little more immediate, like he shocks you and you're like boom. Jason says something, you're like, no, he didn't say, no, my God, can he say that on, radio or something like that? And Jason, you have to remember, I don't know, it was Hollywood on a lock or Jason Lee, but he had an Instagram. I don't know if it was 250,000 or a million or something, but it got taken down because of something. I don't remember what. I don't think I was even using Instagram then. So people have to understand the history. Armon is newer, I think, for Instagram and YouTube, but Jason Lee got history. He just evolved and he kicked everybody else out. Melissa Ford, that's her name. Melissa Ford. You remember? Did you watch him? Mm-hmm. When Melissa Ford and what's his name? Gio? Wiley.
I'm listening, yes.
Did you ever look at Jason Lee?
I did, yes.
Ford and Gio?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have, yes.
So do you think, because I know you're partial to Armon, I know that's your whatever.
All right.
You and Armon are a trip. Y'all get on my nerves. Oh my God. Lord, everybody be like, why you will stick up for him? Oh my God. I'm not gonna say you love or I think you love him.
Yeah, have you been drinking tonight? Have you been drinking tonight?
No, I don't drink.
What? You drinking?
No, I don't drink. I drink like twice a year.
Oh, okay. You just hype.
I'm a little hype. I'm not on the perk. But I'm hype because I'm exposing your love affair with. Anyway, okay, let me get off the phone because I'm feeling. But nah, don't please. Y'all need to go on somewhere saying that. Oh, Jason Lee, he can't compete with Armon. Jason Lee will blow, and Jason Lee has more pull than in a Hollywood than Armon. He's well connected. Armon would like to be where Jason is. Armon ain't got what is it? Mayweather. Cardi B, Tiffany, what's her name? Wendy. Like Armon came for Kanye, Beyonce. Come on, y'all need to stop. Okay, let me get off the phone before I start. All right, so we still not gonna do that birthday party, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, bye.
Bye. But we are accepting donations. Okay. All right. Let's go. I think she want to come back on. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Unforgivable. Okay. I thought she wanted to come back on. But yes, thank y'all so very much for hitting the link. We will have the call in number back in the month of October. But right now we was on a StreamYard, so I do want to thank y'all for hitting the link and commenting and everything like that. We got to get our computers and stuff fixed and stuff. We will definitely resume the call in line back in October, so we will definitely have that back. Okay. Unforgivable. You there?
Unforgivable. Unforgivable.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It my name is Unforgettable. Um,
Okay.
I sent the link to you.
All right.
And I thought you would play it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not going to play it.
Okay.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Bye-bye. Child, I'm not gonna play it. Why would you? You can send me the link, but I'm not gonna play that content. All right. Oh man. Oh, oh man. Oh man, this is the only show. Like I'm telling y'all, these callers are the best. Okay, these callers are the best, man. Thank y'all so very much for calling in. Thank y'all so very much for calling in and showing support of the show. Thank y'all. I love y'all. This is so good, man. Okay, I want to go to the. We would definitely see y'all in the next live. We have 500 people, but listen, can y'all please subscribe to the show? I will tell you this: I am grateful and thankful that you all are watching the show. I am so grateful you all are watching the show. Y'all need to subscribe. Now we need your support. Subscribe to the show. We're going to resume our station head tomorrow because I need to clean up and I need to get my house together because I got some people coming over tomorrow. But thank you so very much. And also, too, we are definitely going back to the movies. So going to see what movie going to go to see tomorrow. I'm going back to the movies to go see The Woman King because I'm supporting it. Because if we support films with Black, we get more films of Black people. So I'm definitely gonna go back to the movie theater to see it. So definitely gonna do that to see The Woman King. Okay. Yes. So I'm definitely going to back. I highly suggest y'all go see it. Because I'm definitely going back to watching it. All right. All right. It was good. I used to live. All right, thank y'all so very much. But yes, definitely going to see that tomorrow. I may even take somebody out to go see that. Definitely. It was so good talking to y'all. Hey, did y'all subscribe? We're really, really close to 30,000, but I'm glad y'all watching. I'm glad y'all supporting the show. I'm so glad. Boo. Trouble don't last always. I'm glad y'all watching, okay? I'm glad y'all watching the show. Okay, members, are y'all watching? Did y'all get the book? So we gonna review the book next week. So make sure y'all get White Fear. Okay, I need y'all to get White Fear. I need y'all to tag me in there because we trying to get Roland Martin on our show. We try to get him on the show. We try to get Roland Martin. She said she was a mom for Nick at night. She wanted you to play her content. She called me. No. So make sure y'all go get the book. We will be reviewing for members only next week. So make sure you get the book. I'm already on chapter 4. I'm gonna reread chapter 1 through 4, and we want to talk about it. I want to hear y'all. I want to hear y'all opinions. So make sure y'all become members. I want to hear y'all thoughts on that book. It's really, really good. I highly suggest you get the Audible, because you can get through the book really fast, unless you're a fast reader. I'm so happy. So tomorrow I'm going to pick up the book so I can have the hard copy, so I can meet Roland Martin and take a picture with him. I want him to sign my book. Next weekend, that we're gonna go live for members only next weekend. Well, you don't want no copyright violation. I can play it on stage here. I play it on stage here, but we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. So we definitely. I'm not a stalker. No, I'm not a stalker. I do not stalk people. I would email them. So all my upcoming YouTubers, don't be mad when these celebrities don't come on your show. Now I will be interviewing Blueface tomorrow. I'm going to offer him $600,000 for him to come on my show, and I'm going to see if they're going to respond. So we're going to definitely see about that. Make sure y'all contribute to the show at $ Marquise Wiley 28. We greatly appreciate it. We will see y'all in the next episode. Thank y'all so very much for hitting the link. But yeah, so now I know I got to have the money. Oh, man, I got to have the money to get the on the show. Man, there we go. I get it now. Man, I get it now. Just off a cool million. I want to know how he planned on cleaning his day, though. I'll be waiting for the apply to. We'll see how this gonna go, man. It's a lot that's going on out here in these streets. I'm definitely gonna keep y'all updated on there. I'm gonna call Larry Reid tomorrow to get an understanding. Who is this? Is that Jabari? What's going on? Is he okay? Let me see. Is Jabari okay? I just got a tweet about Jabari Banks. Is he okay? Keep your heart 3 stacks. Yes. Okay, no, he okay. That's the guy that played in Bel Air. Okay, he okay. I thought something happened to him. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so very much. Let me go ahead on. I just watched your lives now, Wiley, with the exception of. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You get Whitehead for free. Who is Jabari? Jabari is the actor that played in Bel Air. He's the actor that played Will Smith. He's the actor that played Will Smith. I connect with him on Twitter. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Disregard that. I shouldn't have said that. We're gonna say you connect with him on Twitter. What y'all talk about? None of your business. That's what we talk about. Okay. I love Tasha. I feel so bad for Larry. Tasha making it hard for anybody to love her anymore. Yeah, that's how it is. Shall Wiley get Larry Reid on the line? We need to get into some things. I would definitely have to get Larry Reid on the line. Okay. No, I didn't smash. No. Don't put that out there. I did not smash Jabari. No, I did not. See, that's how they wanted to. I not put that room out there. I did not smash no Jabari out at all. I just said we connect from time to time on Twitter because I'll be tweeting stuff about Bel Air. But we thank y'all so very much. Greatly appreciate it. Tell Larry to wear the good eyeliner when he comes on. What? He don't wear no eyeliner? He don't wear no eyeliner? I didn't know that. Okay. Well, we'll see y'all in the next episode. Can you please have dinner for us in Dallas? Okay. That's what the bishop said. Whoa. All right. We'll see y'all later. Thank y'all so very much. Members. See y'all later. Peace.